Vitani, thanks again for tuning in to The Living Show, living in Shelby Township. Back again with Mike Adams. Mike, how you doing?
I'm doing good. We're happy to be here today.
Yes, so Mike is the sports director for Shelby Township, and he has pulled off a really, really cool event tonight. So tell us about your new event. Oh, it's not new.
No,
the
it's
mother-son dance here. It's so cool. Everybody's dressed up. The food is beautiful and smells so good. And so we can't wait to hear about it. Tell us.
Yeah, we're happy to be back after a layoff of COVID, so maybe that's why you thought it was new.
Yeah, it feels new,
Yeah,
right?
it does.
Yeah.
It really does. Yeah, this is probably the 30th or 32nd dance that we've had for the mother-son dance. We've been at Cherry Creek for approximately 14 years now. And as you'll see with the video, it's great, great views. The golf course is right in the back where the kids are. Of course, they want to go running on the golf course, but they can't. But yeah, just a great event. We're averaging about 180 people, and we're really happy to be back here at Cherry Creek.
Is 180 about the average number you get for this type of thing?
It is, and it's a comfortable number. We've had upwards of 290.
Oh, wow.
And as you can imagine, with 290 2 to 8-year-olds, it gets a little hectic in there. So this is a comfortable number, as you'll see. Plenty of space and plenty of room on that dance floor, which can get a little insane.
Is it really tough to organize an event with so many kids and try to get everybody in one spot? How does that work for you?
It's really not that bad. Cherry Creek has kind of got it down to a science for us. We have a great relationship with them here. And as far as the food, which is usually the biggest highlight of the day, we don't have to do anything with that. Cherry Creek handles all that, so thank God we don't have to do that. But getting the things like the prizes and the gift bags and the balloons and the DJ and the photographer, that does take some time. You have to secure that, 6 months in advance. But like I said, we kind of got it down to a science. We've been doing it a long time.
Oh, it seems like it. So is there anything else that really gets put into events like this that we don't know about?
Yeah, this one we don't have one, but typically we have sponsors, and sponsors are really what make the events run. They offset some of the cost, the DJs are added cost, the balloons are added cost, and with everything going up in price, sponsors really help. We've just picked up some sponsors, and we hope to get one for this dance next year, but this year we didn't have one, but we still pulled it off.
Yes. Well, Mike, this event is so beautiful. Like I said, everyone is dressed so nice, and the food is so good, and we're just so happy to just be here and be experiencing it and seeing all the kids dancing on the dance floor. How fun. So thank you so much for putting this event on and sharing it a little bit with us.
Thanks for coming on. We appreciate it.
Thank you. Jennifer. Hi, Jennifer. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. So we're here at the dance. This is so much fun. There's so many kids here. Tell us about the importance of the mother-son dance here.
It's great because there really isn't any mother-son dances. It's usually father-daughter. My son is so happy to be here.
Hi guys, so it looks like you guys are having so much fun here at the dance. Tell us your favorite thing about this event.
It's so nice because we have every year a special place to go and celebrate mom and grandma together.
So I'm assuming there isn't many events that are like mother-son events. Is that really new and fun for you?
Yeah, really fun. We like this, and in the Christmas, the same event, so nice too.
Yeah. Are you having so much fun?
Yes.
Are you dancing?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Okay guys, I see you guys are having so much fun at the dance. What's your favorite thing about being here tonight?
The food. The food.
The food? More than the dancing? Oh, what about you?
Probably dancing in the food. I'm very...
Yeah, do you guys like being with your moms?
Yeah.
Does your mom rock? Does she dance too?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you guys having so much fun?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Thanks, guys.
and perform the duties of
of
firefighter medic.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Joe, congratulations. Welcome to the fire department. Welcome. Trevor comes to us from, he's worked all over the country in many different facets. Most recently, he was a paramedic with Superior Ambulance. Chose the firefighting career. It's more of a family atmosphere, and his goal was to be a Shelby Township firefighter. We really watched him work in order to improve himself so he could pass our physical agility and become a member of our department. Where Joe comes from, this is the second career for him. He's retiring he retired on Friday after 31 years with Ford Motor Company. Coming in, he's been a paramedic for quite a long time, and I believe Oakland Township Fire, where he served as a part-paid individual. We're excited to have him on.
Shelby Township just seems like a really nice township. It's not far from my home, 25 miles from here. Something's just calling me to Shelby. I don't know what it is, honestly.
I feel great. I'm ready for this chapter of my life, ready to do something exciting where I can really help people.
They're so vocal. I hear him fly over me and I see him, he's got a fish, he goes, and then I catch.
This week, local nature photographer Robert Weir came to the Shelby Township Public Library to discuss his journey with nature photography and shared some of his beautiful photographs with us.
This tree here in this fall setting, I snapped its image there. So I'm going to go through a series of photos here. These are like the reflection shots off the pond with some of the down timber.
During the presentation, Robert shared the stories behind some of his favorite photographs and videos.
Campground Road runs up along one end of it, and I saw kingfisher fly across the road in front of me. And they've always been an interest of mine, but I could never get close to get nice pictures. So I started kind of camping out there, and I noticed where they wanted to sit. There's a small pond on one side of the road and much larger.
We spoke with Robert about his journey in nature photography and how he first got started doing what he loves.
Hi, I'm Rob Weir. I'm a resident of Washington Township, have been for 23 years now. I've been retired for approximately 17 years. Didn't know exactly what I was going to do in my retirement, but I kind of stumbled into birding through taking a walk at Stony Creek with a gal that leads the bird walks there. Kind of fell in love with what she was doing, what she was showing. Many of the people were taking photos of the birds, and I kind of just grabbed a camera and kind of self-taught myself, and it's led to a lifetime of enjoyment in wildlife photography as my primary love. I'm lucky enough to have a private lake close to me that I have access to, and I do a lot of my wildlife photography in some people's backyards there.
Robert shared some advice for self-taught aspiring photographers who might also want to get into nature photography.
I would say just start with a starting camera as economical, as you can afford. Get the best one you can afford. Learn with it. You're going to grow with your camera. You can take lessons, but I'm happen to be self-taught, and just by repetition and getting out there and doing it, you'll slowly get better with each and every day. I get better hopefully tomorrow than I was today, and I hope to do better even the day after that. So that's all I can suggest, is just start small and work your way up as you see fit.
Be sure to stay up to date with future events at the library by visiting the event calendar at shelbytownship.org.
So our Maple Syrup Festival is happening on March 19th from noon to 2 p.m. It's $5 per resident and $7 per non-resident, but it's a great opportunity for people to come and celebrate spring right around the corner and watch us as we boil the sap that we are tapping right now from our trees. They'll get to learn about the history of maple syrup making, dating all the way back to the Native Americans in the region, to how pioneers did it, and then we'll also chat about how people are doing it today. So it's just going to be a great, fun opportunity, and of course people will get to taste test the syrup that we make.
So we put some tree taps into 4 sugar maples today, or maple trees. Some of them were red maple. And that's to harvest the sap to then boil down into maple syrup. And the sap is essentially the blood of the tree. During the winter, it all collects the nutrients and water. They all go underground as the tree hardens off so that it doesn't get damaged by the cold. And then as spring comes and the days are warmer and the nights are colder, the sap will flow through the tree from the roots to move nutrients from the roots back to the tips of the trees to start making leaves and buds to come back alive for spring and summer.
That we have been tapping our trees. We have about 5 maple trees on property that are large enough to tap. So we're going to collect the sap over the next couple weeks. On a good day, we can get about a gallon of sap if it's warm during the day and below freezing at night. But it's just, you know, a luck of the draw, so we'll see what happens. And then I'm going to start boiling the sap before the event so we can make up some jars so people can taste test it. I will be boiling for probably about 8 to 10 hours as it takes a really long time to get all that water out so that we just have the tasty syrup, the sugar left over. We will then bottle up that syrup and have it for both tasting and for sale during the Maple Syrup Festival. And all the proceeds from our sale of our maple syrup will go right back into the program.
Humans have been gathering around fires, sharing stories for centuries. It appears these hot ashes are about to be dumped, which could possibly start a wildfire.
Oh my gosh, bear!
Wait just a minute. Is that the Smokey Bear?
He scared us.
How will Smokey deal with such a hot situation? Precisely, the garden hose defense. Next, a thorough stir. Then another spray. And finally the true test, feeling if the ashes are cool. It looks like they are. Bravo.
Wait, do you mind if we could just...
Ah yes, the selfie. A ritual practiced so frequently with this tribe. But not so much by Smokey Bear.
Just 1 second, Smokey, wait.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
So we are back in the new library, the new Shelby Township Library, and we're coming into sort of the final phase of construction right now. Right now I'm standing in our meeting room, our largest meeting room, which will be named the Legacy Room. This room seats about 200 people, and as you can see, it's a little more finished than the last time we were here. We have cabinetry, we have chair rails and some carpeting. Our trim is up, and next week we're even going to get some wall covering. So today we're going to be walking around the new library, giving you glimpses into some of the things that are new since the last time you visited here. So of note, we've got our construction going on our ceiling. The ceiling is a very intricate process, very complicated process, but it is absolutely beautiful. We need some sure hands up there, and it's going kind of slowly while we make sure every single piece is in the right place. But as you'll see today, it's really worth the wait. We've got some carpeting down, we have cabinetry in, our bathrooms are finished, our plumbing is done, our electric system is pretty much finished. And we're going to be working on light fixtures, flooring, and getting the ceiling done in the next couple of weeks. So there's lots of new stuff to see, lots of interior glass or glassed-in rooms like the teen room and the technology lab, and our study rooms all have their interior glass placed. So the fireplace is pretty much finished. As you'll see today, the masonry is finished, the mantle is finished, the wood mantle beam is finished, and the lighting above it has just been hung. In the next few days, we should have our tile guy out here. He'll lay the slate tile hearth, and then it'll be finished. The fireplace itself is actually installed and ready to go. So we're very excited for that entire portion of the building, which is the Gale Family Reading Lounge, in honor of the family, the Gale family that donated the money to do that area. It's going to be just beautiful, and it's almost finished. So I can't wait for you to see what's new.
Oh, look, a redhead. Staring contest. You still got it. I know. Come alive with the forest. The dad was cute.
They were looking right at us.
Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
They said I couldn't dream. Called me a piece of trash and swore that's all I'd ever be. Said a bottle couldn't see the ocean. Give up. Go back to the dumpster. But I didn't listen. I made my way. And now, I am what I've always wanted to be.
A good percentage of the art you see in the museums, like the DIA and stuff, there is art painted in arms. I am going to start with the 1/8.
So the Shelby Township Library always likes to have a variety of programs, and right now, at this time of year when people are a little dreary, a little drab, we are doing a series of painting programs to bring some color into our lives. Tonight we are going to just do Let's Paint and paint a fun snowman scene. Over the next couple weeks we'll be painting a sunflower and experimenting with watercolors. We're very excited to have local resident Sherry Gulla, who is an artist, come and teach this class.
And just like we did our first 3 circles, once you're done with your white temporarily, you're going to want to just dip it in the water to rinse it out.
My daughter and I came because we do some acrylic painting, but we really wanted to learn some new techniques and just kind of have a lot of fun, and that's kind of what we did tonight.
Overlapping the 2 layers. Like, it doesn't have to be in the middle, in the middle, in the middle. It can be like that. You can make them square, triangle, make his buttons whatever you want. I think it goes with his cheeks that way and his nose.
Okay, well, I've always been interested in the library's programs, but I've been too shy to participate. So I thought today, I always wanted to learn how to paint. I have no talent whatsoever, but I thought it would be kind of fun to do something. I love snowmen, so I kind of came out of my shell today. With COVID and all, we haven't been traveling, haven't been doing much, so this was a good opportunity to get out, do something fun, do something different, learn something, and take advantage of all the great programs that the library offers.
So, if you're comfortable with, you can just paint them with strokes, or you can go back to your splotting if you want to make it a little more textured looking.